Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good day to everyone. Okay, so for today, I will teach you about the simplex method. Okay, for the polytechnic student, okay, simplex method in the syllabus Math 3, okay, in chapter linear programming. Okay, so I will solve this question by using simplex method. Okay, so first of all, look at the equation. Okay, for the objective function, okay, maxima z equals to x plus 4y. Okay, for the constraint, negative x plus 2y less than or equal to 6, and then 5x plus 4y less than or equal to 40, and then x greater equal 0, y greater equal 0. Okay, for the solution, first of all, we will convert all the objective function and the constraint in the standard form. Okay, for the constraint, negative x plus 2y plus sy equal to 6. Constraint number 1, we add slack number 1, s1. Okay, constraint number 2, 5x plus 4y plus s2 equal to 40. Okay, so for the constraint, we just convert these two, okay, into the standard form. Okay, I add slack number 1, slack number 2. Okay, for this constraint, no need to do and add with the slack. Okay, how about the objective function? Okay, objective function z. Okay, all this we just move another side. So z minus x minus 4y equal to 0. Okay, so this is the standard form. Before we apply simplex method, okay, in the table, okay, we have to convert this objective function and the constraint into standard form first. Okay, so I do the table. Okay, so I start with the variable x, y, xy, s1, s2, b, check. Okay, so for this one, I just put the slack s1, s2, and the objective function, which is z. Okay, so I do the table first. Okay, so I start with the first constraint. For the x, negative 1, y, 2, s1, 1. Is there any s2 here? No, right? So 0. For b is 6. Okay, how about the second one? The second constraint for x is 5, y, 4, s1, no s1 in the second constraint. Okay, so I put 0. For the s2 is 1, b is 40. Okay, how about the objective function? Okay, x, negative 1. Okay, for the y, negative 4. Okay, s1 0, s2 0, and then how about b? Okay, b also 0. Okay. Okay, what the function of the column check? Okay, column check for make sure we avoid to do a careless mistake. So I just add up one more column, which is check. Okay, if you are not at this column, it's also okay. Okay, it doesn't matter actually. This one, okay, I highlight this column, just want to check if we do the mistake. Alright, for the check, we just add up all this number. Okay, -1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 6, so I got 8. Okay, so over here 5 plus 4 plus 1 plus 40, so I got 50 here. Okay, for the Z, I got -5. Okay, first of all, for the simplex method, okay, we have to find the key column first. Key column. Okay, for the key column, okay, you have to check at the objective function. Okay, you check at the objective function what is the value that have the most negative number. Okay, exclude column check. Okay, so for the objective function, we just have two options, which is -1 and -4. Okay, what number that have the most negative number? Okay, the most negative number is -4. Okay, so this is the key column. Okay, most negative number. Okay, I write here. Okay, -1 and -4. Most negative number, so -4. Okay, the next one we want to find key row. Okay, so for the key row, we check at the constraint. Okay, key column, we check at the objective function. Okay, don't confuse key column, objective function, most negative number. Okay, to find the key row, check at the constraint. So constraint, we just have to, okay, these two constraint. Okay, what you have to do, okay, check, okay, B over key column, and then smallest. Okay, okay, 6 divided by 2 is 3, and then 40 divided by 4 is 10. So which one is the smallest? This one, right? Because 6 over 2 is 3. So we know this is the key row. Okay, after we identify, okay, key column and key row, okay, we will see one number that have key column and key row, which is 2. This number we call pivot. Okay, for the next step, we have to make the pivot number 1. Okay. Okay, pivot to be number 1, this number 2, we have to divide with 2. So all this row we divide into 2. -1 over 2, -1 over 2. And then 2 over 2 is 1. 1 over 2, 1 over 2. 0 over 2, 0. 6 over 2, 3. X over 2 is 4. Okay. Okay, we check if we do any mistake. Okay, we try to plus all this. -half plus 1 plus half plus 0 plus 3. Okay, that the answer is 4. If your answer is 4, so right now we do this correct answer, the correct step. Okay, after we change the pivot into 1, okay, the another row, we just copy and paste. Okay, sorry, this method a bit long. Okay, so stay focused, guys. Okay, so for this one, I repeat, we just change the first row. Okay, we change the pivot into 1. Okay, it is a must. Okay, your pivot must change into number 1. Okay, so all this row we divide into 2. Okay, another row. Okay, another row we just copy and paste. Okay, so after we change the pivot into 1, and then another row we just copy paste. So right now the next table we want to change the another row, which is S2 and Z. So how about S1? Okay, S1 we just copy and paste because previous we already changed all the elements in this row S1. Okay, so how about these 2 rows? Okay, I erase this first. Okay, I repeat for the pivot. Okay, we just change the number into 1. Okay, to be the pivot to be number 1, so we just divide all the element with 2. Okay, but for the another row, they have a method. Okay, to get the new element or new number, okay, you have to do all number minus multiplying of key row and key column. Okay, new number equal to all number minus multiplying of key row and key column. Okay, we try to do. Okay, 5 all number. 5 minus negative half times 4. Okay, this one. Multiplying of key row and key column. Okay, for the key row, negative half have a relation with 5 because the same column. Okay, 4 because it is same row. So 5 minus negative half times 4. So we got here okay, 5 minus okay, so I got 3 here. Okay, I do a mistake here. Okay, 5 minus negative half times 4. So I get 7. Okay, how about number 4? Okay, so 4 minus 1 for the key row. Okay, key row, and then times with key column. So for the key column, take the number itself. So 4 minus 1 times 4. Okay, so I get 0. Okay, the next one, 0 minus half times 4. Okay, so I get negative 2. Okay, so the next one, 1 minus 0 times 4. Okay, 1. And then the next one, 40 minus 3 times 4. So I get over here 28. And then over here 50 minus 4 times 4. So I will get 34. If you worry, you do a careless mistake. Okay, you check one by one. 7 minus 2, 5. 5 minus 1 is 6. 6 plus 28 is 34. So it is still correct, so don't worry. Okay, so for the next one, negative 1 minus negative half times negative 4. So I got here okay. For here I got negative 3. Okay, continue. Negative 5 minus 1 times negative 4 minus 1 times negative 4. So I got 0. Over here, 0 minus half times negative 4. So I got 2. Okay, over here, 0 minus 0 times negative 4. So I get 0. Over here, 0 minus 3 times negative 4. So I get here 12. Over here, negative 5 minus 4 times negative 4. So I get here is, I think, 9. Okay, let's check. Negative 3 plus 2, negative 1. Negative 1 plus 12 is 11. So this is wrong. So let's check our calculation first. Our calculation back. Okay, so negative 1 times negative half times negative 4. So over here I got 2. Okay, it's correct. So this one, negative 4 minus 1 times negative 4, 0. Okay, correct. Over here, 0 minus 1 over 2 times 4. So I get positive 2 here. Over here, 0 minus 0 times negative 4 is 0. So over here, 0 minus 3 times negative 4. So I got 12 here. So over here, negative 5 times negative 5 minus 4 times negative 5. So over here, I got 11. Okay, we check back. Negative 3 plus 2, negative 1. Negative 1 plus 12, 11. So it's correct. Okay, after we change all the element in this table, okay, we have to check, okay, either in the objective function it still have a negative number. Okay, for this one I can see I have another negative value. Okay, so if you have a negative value, so you have to repeat the same step. So this one, okay, I copy paste because I'm out of space, so I just copy and paste. Alright, like I said, okay, we have to repeat the same step. Okay, first we have to find the key column. Okay, key column is the most negative. Okay, look at the objective function. So just have one negative value here. So automatic, okay, it will be a key column. Okay, for the key row, we have to divide with the key column and we check the negative, okay, the smallest number. Okay, but for the key row, we check at the constraint. Okay, so we have these two options. By, okay, for the key row, it cannot be negative number. Okay, so automatic, this row will be key row. Okay, so which number are pivot? Pivot is a number that it is a key row and it is a key column. So when I look at here, so I can see 7 is a pivot. Okay, for the pivot, we have to change 7 to be 1. Okay, so for this row, we have to divide with number 7. So 7 over 7 is 1, 0 over 7 is 0, negative 2 over 7 is negative 2 over 7, 1 over 7, 1 over 7, 28 over 7 is 4, 34 divided by 7 is 34 over 7. Okay, so after we change the pivot to be number 1, so another row we just copy and paste. Okay, stay focused, guys. Okay, so this is the key row and then this is the key column. So before this, we already changed element in the key row to be 1, 0, negative 2 over 7, 1 over 7, 4, 34 over 7. So another 2 row, we just copy and paste. Okay, for the next table, we copy paste that number that we already changed, which is row number 2. Okay, so 1, 0, negative 2 over 7, 1 over 7, 4, 34 over 7. Okay, for the next element, so we apply this method. New number equal to all number minus multiplying of key row and key column. Okay, so for negative 1 over 2. Okay, negative 1 over 2 times key row, which is 1, times key column, the number is 7. So negative 1 over 2 minus 1 times negative 1 over 2. So get 0. Okay, over here, 1 minus 0 times negative 1 over 2. So I get 1. So I complete all the new element, okay, which is 5 over 14, 1 over 14, 5. And then I calculate at the check area is 45 over 7. And then 0, 0, 8 over 7, 3 over 7, 24. And the last one is 179 over 7. Okay, so to continue this one, so look at the Z row. Okay, so they have any negative value here. Okay, so they have no negative value, so we can conclude what is the value of x, what is the value of y, s1, s2, and the z. Okay, so before that, if in the table they have identity matrix which is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay, you have to do something with this. Okay, for example, x times 1. Okay, this row x times 1 will be x, so s2. Okay, I will cancel s2 and I will substitute with x. Alright, so what else? Okay, over here 1 0 0. Okay, so y times 1. Okay, this row. Okay, I will replace s1 with y because y times 1 will be y. Okay, so over here 5 over 14, negative 2 over 7, 8 over 7. So this is not an identity matrix. Okay, so for the conclusion, I can conclude. Okay, for the conclusion, okay, we look at B. Okay, for example, x equal to, okay, row B 4, y equal to, okay, this row and then the column B, so the value of y is 5. Okay, how about the profit? Okay, the profit z equal to 24. Okay, you can also, okay, list the value of s1 and s2. So for the s1, okay, any s1 here? Okay, no s1 because s1 I already replaced with variable y. So if they have no s1 in this column, so s1 equal to 0. How about s2? Okay, s2 also I replace with x. So they have no s2 in this column. So s2 equal to 0. So this is the conclusion. Okay, x equal to 4, y equal to 5, s1 equal to 0, s2 equal to 0, and then we will get the profit is 24. Alright. Okay, maybe you can conclude also the profit is 24 at x equal to 4 and y equal to 5. Okay, so this is the addition only. Okay, it's up to you, either you want to list up or not. Okay, so this is the answer for this question. Okay, maybe I will change a bit this table. Alright. Okay, just now is 0 1 0. Okay, so maybe I change into, okay, 2 1 0 for example. Okay, 2 1 0. Okay, so like you see here, so this is not the identity matrix, so no need to change anything in this column. We change the identity matrix only. So for example 1 0 0. So for this one, y times 1. Okay, so this row y times 1 will be y. Okay, so for this one nothing changed because this is not an identity matrix. So I can conclude x equal to any x here? No. So x equal to 0. Y equal to, okay, so they have a y here because I already replaced s1 with y. Okay, so y equal to 5. Okay, and then over here, is there any s1? Okay, they have no s1 because I already replaced with y. So S1 equal to 0. Okay. And then how about S2? Okay, S2 is here. So S2 equal to 4. Okay, at the maximum profit Z equal to 24. Okay, if your table is still have S1 or S2, so you have to list out all this. Okay, you list out X, Y, S1, S2 and the Z. Okay, for the profit. Okay, if your answer is like before, they have no S1 and S2 here, so it's up to you. Either you want to list out all the variable X, Y, S1, S2 or not. Okay, but for this one, they have still S2 here, so you have to list out all this. Alright, hope you understand. Okay, thank you for watching. See you at the next video. Okay, bye.